In 1980, a baby vanished from a campsite in the Australian outback. Her mother said a wild animal took her. Police accused her of murder. The public turned against her, and for years, no one could agree on the truth. August 17th, 1980, a cold, clear night at Uluru. Tourists had gathered from across the country. Campfires flickered, voices carried through the still desert air. The towering rock loomed in the distance, ancient, silent. Watching. Among the visitors was the Chamberlain family, Michael, Lindy, and their 3 young children. It was meant to be a simple holiday, a peaceful escape into the Australian outback. That evening, 9-week-old Azaria Chamberlain was placed inside the family tent, wrapped carefully, sleeping. Her parents remained nearby, talking with other campers. Everything felt normal, safe. Then a sound, a short, sharp cry. Lindy froze. She turned toward the tent, and in that moment, everything changed. Lindy later described what she saw, a dingo emerging from the tent, carrying something. She ran forward, screaming, "A dingo's taken my baby!" The words echoed across the campsite. People rushed to help. Torches lit up the darkness. Voices shouted into the night. But the vast outback swallowed every sound. Within minutes, a desperate search began. Campers spread out across the area. Some searched near the tent. Others moved toward the bushland. Police were called. Trackers arrived. They found dingo footprints, small drag marks in the sand, but no clear sign of Azaria, no body, no answers, only silence. At first, many accepted Lindy's account. Dingoes were known to roam the area. They were wild, unpredictable, but as investigators looked closer, questions began to emerge. Could a dingo really enter a tent and take a baby without leaving more evidence? Some experts said it was unlikely, others said it was possible, but uncertainty began to grow. The case quickly captured national attention. News reports spread across Australia, then internationally. Cameras followed every development, every interview, every statement, but something unusual happened. Public opinion began to shift, not towards sympathy, but suspicion. Lindy Chamberlain became the focus. Her behaviour was analysed, her tone of voice, her facial expressions, her lack of visible emotion. Some believed she appeared too calm, too controlled, too different from what they expected of a grieving mother. Rumours began to circulate about her personality, her beliefs, even her religion. Small details taken out of context began shaping a narrative, and that narrative was dangerous. Investigators turned to forensic analysis. Experts examined the family car, clothing, the tent. They claimed to find evidence of blood in the vehicle, a key piece of the prosecution's case. But later, this evidence would become deeply controversial. Some of the blood was later suggested to be something else entirely, a chemical compound misidentified, but at the time it strengthened suspicion. In 1982, the case went to trial. The courtroom was tense, emotional, highly publicised. The prosecution argued that Lindy had killed her daughter, that the dingo story was fabricated. The defence argued the opposite, that Azaria had been taken by a dingo, that the forensic evidence was flawed, that assumptions had replaced facts. Witnesses testified, experts debated, the nation watched. After weeks of testimony, the jury delivered its verdict: guilty. Lindy Chamberlain was sentenced to life imprisonment. Michael Chamberlain was convicted as an accessory. Shockwaves spread across Australia. Some believed justice had been served. Others believed an innocent woman had been condemned. Years later, in 1986, a breakthrough. A piece of clothing was discovered near a dingo den in the outback. It was Azaria's missing jacket, the same jacket that had never been found, the same jacket that supported Lindy's account. This discovery changed everything. The new evidence raised serious doubts. Authorities began to reconsider the case. Lindy was released from prison, but the legal battle was far from over. Multiple inquiries followed, each examining the evidence, each questioning the original conclusions. Over time, forensic science advanced. Earlier findings were re-evaluated, mistakes were identified, assumptions challenged. The case that once seemed certain began to unravel. In 2012, more than 3 decades after Azaria disappeared, a final ruling was delivered. Azaria Chamberlain had died as the result of a dingo attack. Lindy Chamberlain's original statement was true, but the damage had already been done. Years lost, reputation destroyed, a family forever changed, and a nation forced to confront its own judgment. How did this happen? How did suspicion turn into certainty without proof? How did public opinion influence justice? And how many other cases have followed a similar path? A cry in the night, a missing child, a story that divided a nation. The Azaria Chamberlain disappearance is no longer a mystery of what happened, but a powerful reminder of how easily the truth can be lost.